once again I found myself at the spot. There we go. I have a mark on my floor, so I stand on the exact same spot every time. But anyway, I found myself making a video at like, I wanted it at 5 AM because now I can do it because of the lamp, and I'm very most productive this time of day. But anyway, roll the intro. Hi everyone, I'm here, I'm queer. So I've noticed that Swedish artists and stuff have sort of became popular in the US, and that their names are mispronounced because Sweden have been sort of hidden for a while, you can say. So there isn't any much knowledge about how to pronounce letters like O, A, So is often pronounced as O because it looks like O with 2 dots on. This letter and stuff, and it just kinda bugs me. And this video will probably not be viewed or go viral, at least not for now. So I don't know, but I just wanted to make it because it bugs me. So I just want to get it off my chest, so that at least I can say that I tried to teach Americans. So I'm gonna go through the whole alphabet in Swedish. It's pretty much the same as the English alphabet, except that after the C, it is O, A. That's just basically the difference. So let's start with A. It's pronounced A. Just a side note that this is how I pronounce it. It is pronounced like this in where I live. Further up, I live in southern Sweden. Here's the map, and I live in that little, the Scandinavian, it looks like a bear, and I live in the foot of the bear, kind of the claw of the bear. So up around the capital, that is up further, that little oink, kinda the elbow of the bear. They talk more at the tip of the tongue, and I talk at the root of the tongue. For example, A, I pronounce it A, and up they pronounce it more like A. Let's move on. So A, I pronounce it A, deep down in my throat. A. While A is pronounced more with cheeks. And then B, it's kind of the same. B, a lot with lips. B. C is a lot is similar. C. 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 G. It's very, very similar to B. D. B. D. But more with pressing the tongue up to the roof of the mouth and just like clicking down. D. D. E is E. Like my name in Sweden, like in English it would like sound Elin, but in Swedish it's called Elin. It's very, very different. It bugs me when I try to pronounce it like my whole name, like with the last name in English, because it just sounds so different, like Elin Westerlund, but in Swedish it's Elin Westerlund. Like, anyway, just move on. F, like just in English it's very much pronounced like kind of with the cheeks, F, but like I pronounce it more with the throat, F, F. G, G, that's very different. But like the pronunciation of the letter itself is G, but for example goat is called get. Like that's like twisted, kind of like yeah, G, goat, G, get. Just get it. What's next? H, hole. That's like extremely different. We have like a sort of like a specific like sound for H. In English it's more like h, but in Sweden it's like ho, sorry, ho. It's also like very down in the throat, like ho. Like try and sound like you're being possessed by Satan, like ho. Ho. I don't know. It's kind of fun making up the like explanation for how to pronounce it. Anyway, moving on. Next. A B C D E F G H I I E. Like this is kind of fun because I feel like in places around the capital it is pronounced like so different. Like I pronounce it like the same. I pronounce it sort of like back in the throat, E, E. But in like certain like places of the capital, they pronounce it like sort of a mix. They sound like they got something stuck in the throat, like I hate it, but it's kind of fun making fun of it. Like it just like a sort of inside joke. Oh my god, those Östermalm, it's called Östermalm, Eastmalm, East or I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't like translate. Anyway, like what I mean is that when you try and like what's called translate like word of place, it gets kinda strange. Like this place is called Östermalm, and if you like translate straight directly, it's called the East or, and like that just anyway. Next letter J. It's called J. 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 It's kind of similar to I. E. E. J. But like my I and J like start to travel like further because it's like high, like J. E. While A is like lower, like A. And then K, K. It's like kind of aggressive, like K. but like often when I'm trying to speak Swedish, like try and think like backward, like down in the throat, like ko, ko. And L is pretty much the same, L. Then like it's also the same, like those LMN. It's like M, but it's more like M instead of That's like more like English is more like back. M, N. Like this is the same, like I press the thumb up to my roof of the mouth. N. More like to the teeth, like N, N, M, N, O. Like that's all the same. O, O. P, P, P. Like a lot with like the lips. P. Q. What is it called? Q. It's called like Q. Q. Like trying to like push it out. Q. R. R. Like that's like I pronounce it like very deep. R. If I even pronounce it. Like my mom talked about it, and like she comes from a city called Gothenburg, which is the city that PewDiePie comes from. Like just a second. And there and here, you either don't pronounce R at all, or very like overly pronounce it. So, for example, the like sentence, or what you can call it, phrase maybe, hot dog and bun, it's called korv med bröd. It's spelled like this. There's a R in korv and in bröd, but we pronounce it here like korv med bröd. Just a sound note. So like it's often that kids like go to special like education, or what you can call it, to like start to pronounce R, because it's often that like disappears, that you don't pronounce it at all, or pronounce it very like diffuse. But anyway, what do we have next? Q, O, S. It's also the same kind of S, but it's more with a E, like S. T, that's a lot. T. Like I just realized that many of the like pronunciations in both language can mean a word that is like the same, like the letter T is have the same like pronunciation, like it is a homonym to the beverage, and it's the same in Swedish, that tea, the beverage, is called te, and the same, you get it. It was just like kind of fun, like side note. What do I have? Like I hate that I never learn to like what order the alphabet is, just like so I have to go through most of the alphabet. But L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, U. That's very different. U and U. U. It's also like with lips, like forming like an asshole. U. U. V. 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 Like a lot with lips, like V. V. S, T, U, V. X. Let's name X. Y. E. I kinda push up the upper lip. E. Z. E. Z. Z. Like, I believe that's like most different of all the alphabet from English. Z. 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 It's like almost a whole word. But well, like, it's used in like this and how they are always like most letters are called the same as they are, or pronounced the same as they are called as in a sentence. Just like say them all in different sentences after this. So, like, we hardly ever used the letter Z, like just in like zebra and stuff. Like international word, it just like exists. Wait, I forgot W. Like, I always forget W because like it didn't become official in like the alphabet until I was like 12 or such. So like I learned the alphabet when it wasn't in the alphabet anyway. But W is called W, like double W. But I don't like that. It's just like excessive W. Anyway, what do I have? Right. O. 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 It's like also it's pronounced similar to O very much, but like O. It's the same, like form your mouth like a butthole, but very deep down in the throat. O. And then we have, let's see, A. It's more wider. A. It's often pronounced similar to E, but A. Okay. That I figure out that is often pronounced like the A and N, like deep down. And then we have all letters in context. I'll put like a picture here of like what the word like means. So A, apa. B, banan. C, cirkus. D, dromedar. E, elefant. F, fluga. G, get. H, häst. I, igelkott. J, jaguar. K, kanin. L, leopard. M, mus. N, nyckelpiga. O, orm. P, papegoja. Q, R, räv. S, stork. T, tupp. U, uggla. V. Vindruva. X. Xylofon. Y. Yxa. Z. So. Å. Åsna. Ä. Ärta. Ö. Örn. That's it. I hope you like it and thought it was educational and not so, I don't know, it got like slightly out of hand, I felt, but that's all my videos. Like, I hardly ever do something serious, and if I do, they get like just slightly weird, and and I couldn't come up with any words that begin with Q. Like, I even tried Googling it, and like nothing, not even like pictures with like the alphabet for kids with like a little picture that begins with Q. Nothing, with just like letter, and it's like, I don't know, question mark. Like, I even like wrote down like some, and I couldn't like, you just like Q question mark. Like, it works in like English, but in Sweden question mark is frågetecken, so sorry. But anyway, this was Elin reporting from Sweden, and remember, tomorrow is another day.